Hey guys, welcome back to another adventure. Today we are working in this it's hot out, it's hot. This hot heat, trying to get this RC track done. Planting some plants because we decided to do a couple things. Change up some of the plans, kind of, not really, but add more plants basically. And I figured I'd also update you on all of this. It's really come a long ways, as you can kind of see behind me. These things were that big last time you saw them, basically. So I'll show you all that, and then I'll kind of show you what we're currently working on, and we're going to jump into it. So right here, guys, is the tomatoes, the cherry tomatoes. Now, we did have jalapenos in this corner. As you can see, they're not there anymore. They kind of got overcrowded by all of this. You can see some little flowers and stuff forming on these tomatoes, so they're starting to do stuff. Cilantro was down here. I think we still have some cilantro, but I don't know. I don't know because that kind of got crowded out too. But the tomatoes are looking amazing. These are our sweet peppers that we planted as seeds. They're really coming along. Hopefully we'll start seeing some production coming off of them pretty soon. The kale that I planted in here, nothing seemed to do good in that spot. I had tomatoes there, and they kept dying. I killed 3 tomatoes there. So I don't know what was going on with that spot, but the kale seems to like it. Then we've got our tomatoes. The 2 that survived from the dog. This one came up from seed. It's really small, but that one is still in there. And then we got the 2, and you can see little husks starting to form. There's one right there. And the flowers. So that's exciting. Didn't know, this is a little research on my end, tomatoes do better with at least 2 plants. Something to keep in mind. Our onions seem to be doing better now. We had some issues with squirrels being jerks. These are the carrots coming up. They're getting fairly big. Not huge, but getting bigger. Our habaneros, all those flowers going on there. Those are looking good. This is like our little wildflower area plus radishes. You can kind of see the radishes. There's definitely some ready to harvest. So that's ready to get some harvesting done. The okras are starting to grow. I don't know what we're going to do with those. I don't know if they're going to actually grow. They're still very small. Our herbs are still semi-sad. We got some dill, we got some lemon balm, some chives, basil, parsley, and sage. Everything else is kind of we planted some more seeds in hopes. But that's the boxes. Then we go into the backyard. The trees are gone, guys. If you remember, we had a lot of shade going over the yard. The neighbor behind us cut the trees down. Turned into a little bit of a fiasco, but also is a good thing because the trees are gone. It opened it up. Also a little scary because he opened it up on the hottest day and opened them up from shade to full sun in extreme heat, but they seem to fare well. That was last week. There's our little banana peppers. They are small, guys. They are so tiny, but they are mighty. Look at those little peppers. Those are kind of ready to harvest. That little guy is starting to get some peppers on it, and it just doesn't want to get duller. We got some tomatoes. Some of these, like this one, I got from a client. It was a volunteer tomato. It was one that self-planted itself that he gave away, and I took it. Got some of our marigolds. They look beautiful out here. I do love the color that they bring. Got some more tomatoes. There's a whole bunch of varieties. I don't know which ones. We got some early girls in here that I know of, and a couple cherry tomatoes. But then the ones I got from my client, those could be Romas, purple plum, Meridad, and then there's one other variety. It could be any of those. So that's all that. Mike is working today on getting that RC track in. You can kind of see how it's coming along. So we might have that done by the end of today. Exciting things happening. We've got our pumpkins popping up. Those are looking pretty good. Those are nice. All our sunflowers did not fare well. Squirrels. But I got some more planted. These are our zucchinis. They're looking amazing. We got some of our marigold back here and a couple more volunteer tomatoes. This one volunteered in our yard right there. There's our, why am I drawing a blank? or chamomile plants. I put that in the ground because it wasn't doing well in a pot. Okay, so on to the corn. See, it's in the cages. This is because first we dealt with cutworms, then we dealt with squirrels, then we dealt with the tree guys trampling half our corn, and then we went right back to squirrels and they were digging them up. So this is to protect them until they get a little hardier, and then hopefully we will have some corn. That's the popcorn. Pickles, cucumbers. Those are slicing cucumbers. Pickling cucumbers. A couple more tomatoes. We got a lot of tomato plants, guys. Walking the track. This is where we planted the sunflowers. We got a couple coming up decently. There's some more seeds in there, so hopefully we get some more. Our cantaloupe is looking amazing, and I noticed yesterday a lot of pollinators, so that was exciting. Our watermelon, still very small, but there's hope. Here's our sad little jalapeno plants. Hopefully they bounce back. They were getting shaded out too much. We added some serrano peppers in, so those guys are looking good. That's another volunteer tomato that's just not looking good. I don't know if that one's going to make it. Our cayenne pepper, I did move over here. And then we have another tomato. We got cabbage along the fence. Funny story, the seed packet was messed up. I planted cabbage. I got radishes. Some beans coming up. And some decent looking corn. Not a lot of corn going on yet. We're working on that. It's kind of coming up. But that's what's going on with this back garden. The front is also looking good, but I'm not going to go up there right now. Just wanted to kind of update you on that and dive into what we have to do. I did de-weed back here yesterday, and I'm telling you now, it looks so much better. Didn't get those couple patches there because I just was done. I was done. There were weeds everywhere. It was very overrun, and it really needed a lot of work, and I was exhausted and hot. So I'm going to go ahead and put you guys up, and I'm going to plant the plants I got. I got some more cucumbers and some more zucchini that we're going to plant on the inside of the trellis and weave into the trellis because they'll still get the sunlight then, to try to fill this in a little bit more. So we're going to plant those and get this going. So we got the RC track dug out. We're kind of doing a test run to see if it's wide enough. Probably could have been a little bit wider, but with having the plants, it's kind of hard to widen it anymore. Could widen it in a couple spots if we wanted to, but it works. We gotta put a couple little hills in there. Not really jumps, just some little areas that they can play around on. Might dig out a spot that's over by the trampoline still and get little mud holes in there.
Yes.
Troy says yes. Troy, you're about to step on corn. Our dog is being ridiculous. But it works. You kind of have to go slow. That's the concern with the kids. But one thing kind of done. That's okay. Troy gets to try it out now. He's trying out with Daddy's car and seeing how the track is. Told him they have to go slow so that they don't go over the berms that we made. He's doing a good job. Almost went over there, but...
I just grabbed this one to see how it was. I just got done making this.
And this is the biggest RC car we have, I think. So if this fits on the track, then we're good.
No, that's right.
He's doing a great job. Well, he might go off a little bit, but he's doing good. He's controlling it.
It was fun.
Now Landon gets to try it out. We'll see if he can control it. They can't go as fast as they would like. Our original plan was to kind of make this more of a pit, kind of, where they could kind of do jumps and go a little faster, but that was before we decided this was going to become a garden as well. We're double purposing it, which I'm not going to complain.
It'll be a lot funner once they put obstacles in it. So.
It will be also a lot funner when we get that mud pit.
It's a good way to teach them some control with these cars because they really didn't have a lot of control. So it's teaching them how to control the speed and actually watch what they're doing instead of just flying around hitting each other with the cars.
I just want to say, it's been a few years since I one of those.
Yeah, I'll just turn around.
Drive one of those. Oh. No, I didn't.
You just did a full circle.
Yeah, you did a full circle.
Pull further.
What? Were you trying to do the revolty?
Yes.
Revolties are so hard to do. It's so uncomfortable.
I know they'd like to go faster, but I think the kids do approve.
Yeah.
It's still something fun to do. It's something different. Not everyone has an RC track in their backyard.
Yeah, how many people you know that's got an RC track in the backyard?
Let me think real hard. No. None.
I could have told you that without all the crap.
And Mother, are those ready to get picked?
We could pick those peppers. We could let them grow more, but we could pick those peppers.
What about the real big one on the white?
They could get bigger.
That one can get big.
Yeah, they can get quite a bit bigger, but they're small plants, so we're probably going to be picking them.
Yeah, you did good.
Mommy, I know how to heal.
And now we've got Autumn trying it out. Last one left to try it out. See if we get approval.
That's so fun.
The track once. Latin almost got off. I think
No, going to out.
And she's the one that's supposed to be driving. She's the one going off the track the most.
not bad.
So,
Says the child off the track.
I'm not off it. I was on the corner of it.
I almost got
That would be a curb. Guys, we suck at doing outros. You saw we had a kind of busy day, but also a fun-filled day. The kids are happy the RC track is most the way done. It's usable. There's a couple things we still want to do with it, but it's usable. Kids played on it for a little bit. I think it really, really made the garden pop. It really did. Having it more defined like that. So, that's our day. That's what we did. Hope you guys are having a great day. And just remember, be kind. You don't know what anyone is going through. We'll catch you on the next one.